The following is a segment from the television series In Search of the Divine, produced by the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet, St. Paul Province. For more information, visit www.insearchofthedivine.org. Next, our real-life Dorothy.
I was with the Sisters of St. Joseph from 1966 to 69 through postulancy and novitiate, and it was a wonderful experience. It taught me a lot about discernment and being aware of where God might be leading me.
But at that time, Charlotte Berres didn't think God was leading her to take final vows as a Sister of St. Joseph.
Big thing, I wanted to teach in the mountains.
It was the 60s, a time of great turmoil and changing winds.
And I was a chaplain at a high school.
Up in Canada still?
In Canada, in Ottawa.
For 15 years, Charlotte did missionary and parish work there.
My mother called. My mother said, I have to go. I have to be there.
It was time to head home to face two faltering parents and a brother with Down syndrome.
I came back, and one of my brother-in-laws says, no, they belong in a nursing home. Charlotte doesn't know how to do health care. And I didn't. I hated hospitals. As a teacher, I didn't want anything to do with them. So I went down to St. Paul's Technical College, which is now St. Paul College, and took a course in how to be a nurse's assistant. I cared for them and my brother.
Okay.
At one point in the sitting room in there, we had a hospital bed for my mother because she fell twice and broke her hip. And in the dining room was my dad. In 1989, he had 3 strokes. He was totally bedridden. And then he passed away in 1990, so I ended up caring for him for 3 years. I thought 2 years at most. But, and then my mom passed away in 1991, about a year and a half apart. But my brother Vince, he didn't speak very well, but he always says, I not die.
And a whole new life began caring for people with developmental disabilities.
After my mom and dad passed away, I ended up taking in people. You know, the Vatican II document, somewhere in there it says God is present in many different ways. So God is present in the Eucharist. So, you know, participating in Mass is one way. But God is present in our poor. I just love Matthew 25 when he gives a parable of separating the sheep and the goats. You know, and did you see me when I was hungry? Did you see me? You know, did you give me drink when I was thirsty? Did you clothe me when I was naked? And that's just so true working with these people here, that I really experience a presence of God through them.
Sharing her family home with people like her brother, Vince, Jim, Michael, Luann, and others helped Charlotte begin to discover what Dorothy tried to tell us. Sometimes, everything we're searching for can be found in our own backyard.
You know, maybe it's time to settle down here, but if I wanted to settle down here, I needed people who shared common values.
At age 50, she re-entered the CSJ community.
I just appreciated the sisters, they call it the dear neighbor, of they're reaching out to the poor, and that other sisters sharing in that gave me some commonality. I just think that's just really cool. That you make a commitment to each other and to support each other. So it's not just I belong to this little community here of about 300 members, but I belong to 12,000 sisters around the world. So I really think that's neat.
Perhaps Charlotte Berres, like Dorothy, did follow the yellow brick road. It was a long path that ultimately took her home, but she was much richer for the journey.
Right now I have 4. And we would like to open up another home. Kind of the things are in place. I have a program director who would just love to do foster care. And then I have 6 women from the College of St. Catherine who are the staff. I mean, I think it's absolutely wonderful to be connected globally with all the Sisters of St. Joseph.